Good day, young statisticians. Once again, I've decided to make a couple of quick videos on some topics that we didn't discuss thoroughly in time for you to complete needed assignments. So we're going to talk today about describing quantitative distributions. I'm going to make two quick videos. One quick video just showing you how to make a dot plot in case you didn't already know, and then a second video that's going to go in much more depth and looking at the key features of quantitative distributions that we're going to be looking for once we make these displays of data. So to make a dot plot is the most simplest plots that you could find. We looked at a couple of dot plots in class on Friday or whenever it was, that was a Tuesday. It was like a fake Friday. Whatever. But anyway, we saw some examples of dot plots, and we're going to come back and look at this. We said some things about it, but we're going to look at this more carefully. But I just want to quickly go through the process of making a dot plot. So to help us see that, I have here data from the most recent quiz that we had taken on Tuesday. I have information for period 3 and period 6, but we're just going to look at period 3 because we don't really need to go through all of it. But what we're going to do is make a quick dot plot to display this quantitative data, because it's just looking at these numbers. I did put them in order, but even then, that's not enough to really get a good idea of what's really happening in this data. So I'm going to make this plot called a dot plot. And a dot plot begins with a number line. So I'm going to start with a number line here. And this number line needs to be numbered as appropriate to this data set. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is look at what the minimum number in our data set is. The min is a 5, right there, bam, a 5. So I'm going to start my number line at 5 or something close to it, but 5 works. And then I look, the biggest number is an 8. So obviously, this is the number of questions answered correctly on the quiz out of 8. So 8 is not a very big number, so we can just do this easily. We got 5, so we got 6, we got 7, and we got 8. And I guess I didn't really need all this extra space, so be it. Underneath my number line, it's very important that I name my variable. And so what was this variable? This was the number correct on the quiz for this turns out to be for period 3. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, on my number line, look at every single value in my data set, and I'm going to put a little dot over the number on the number line that corresponds with that value. For every value that's repeated, I will continue to stack the dots until I get a nice kind of graph. So I have a 5, so I'm going to start by putting a dot at 5. Can you see that? I can see that. All right. That green's okay. Then I got a 6, so I'll put a dot at 6. I got two 6.5, so I'm going to put a dot there and a dot there. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, one thing to notice here, it's kind of crucial that when you start stacking them, that you always stack them to the same height. So I hope I don't regret. Looks like there's a bunch of 8s. I might end up having to go way up here. I should have planned a little better, but that's okay. Now a 7.5, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, should have planned better. This is going to happen sometimes when you're doing stuff in your notebook. I'm so sorry. But at least you've seen me do it too. And then 8. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 8s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Way above. And so we have here now a super simple plot that gives us some idea of what's going on in the data. Nice short video. This is our beautiful dot plot. From here, we're going to take a look at how we would start to describe data once we have it plotted like this. And what we're going to see is that there's ultimately 4 main features that are going to matter to us. But I'll talk about them in our next video. So peace, enjoy, happy day, yeah.